in the NFC title game. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They'll keep it on the ground. Hewitt, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Some trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now a handoff up the middle. Hewitt, no gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation upfield. They're going to try and throw.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as they're dropped. At the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Let's go now.
On first down, Hewitt. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Hewitt.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Hewitt. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Hewitt, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Now a handoff up the middle. Hewitt. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. On first down, Hewitt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Williams.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. On first down, Fields. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Now Fields. He's going deep for Brown. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On 2nd down now, Hewitt, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 3rd down, Hewitt, and his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now back to throw.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Jamison Williams.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Commanders have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And that is caught for the 2 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Out of the gun, Fields. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They'll send Brown in motion right.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's finally taken down. It's a big game there. What will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Commanders 14, Vikings 7.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he has met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Fields.
And he's got his tight end. That's Smith.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Another tote for ETN.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here.
They'll run with ETN and trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields.
Get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Justin Fields.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
He's airing it out for Williams. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
And that's now the second time he's
1st and 10. Here's Fields. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return, very good field position. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
He's going deep for Brown. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going, and being able to make a play on the football.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hewitt. And he's got Rome.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. 96 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Hewitt. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage or mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here we go, here we go.
A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Kyle Pitts.
26 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. After the sack on first down, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Fields now to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And they'll run with ETN. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. To throw is Fields. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Touchdown, Vikings! Travis Etienne from 4 yards out. And the Vikings get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
It certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with the throw there? I don't understand that.
That's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now it's Fields. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Nicole Hardman as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree because they know the stakes. They know.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
On second down, Hewitt. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. To this point, they've delivered.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. Hewitt. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. On 3rd down, Hewitt. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
he's got this complete to Williams. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hewitt, and he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Up the middle they go. Hewitt, he will push his way down to about the 14. On 3rd down, Hewitt, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. 14 yards.
And the Commanders are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Vikings 34, Commanders 31.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's got a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Chase Young, his 2nd sack of the night.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings! On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Strong showing their last time out. They scored a touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they're...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. Vikings now to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
On 2nd and 10, Fields forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from Hard, incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what?
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Myles Garrett able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
The Vikings send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Taken at about the 36. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hewitt. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Hewitt, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Hewitt, and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
First down, Commanders.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Hewitt. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Now a handoff up the middle. Hewitt. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll set up a throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Hewitt, and a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there, and 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
He'll try again.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Commanders have taken the lead here now in the 4th quarter of this championship game.
Commanders 45.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic.
to pick up 3.
On second down, ETN once more. Oh, good move. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
ETN once more.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
On second down, a run with ETN.
And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
57 yards rushing for him now. And what was his 10th carry of the ball game?
They can make his job a little bit better there, partner. The game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A give to ETN running right.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On second and 9, Fields. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Going for it, here's ETN.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th.
And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
They'll try the left side. Hewitt.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hewitt. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Up the middle they go. Hewitt.
Well, they needed 2. They can only get 1. 4th down.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Back to throw, Fields. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield inside the 45. Now Fields. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers, and the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and happen in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
On 3rd down, Hewitt, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Commanders are going to the Super Bowl as we say goodnight, everybody.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm drifting like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet. From South Carolina to Maryland, I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. still gotta watch my moves. They try to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming. The world hope she. Mother Nature's my first shorty. Watch how I go ballistic, and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm